Howdy cowdies, weekly walkabout time at the Collector. I hope you're going good. We've been busy as per usual. Got lots of nice stuff again. This Japanese sterling silver bowl with the 1,000 yen Tokyo Olympics coin mounted in the bottom. Oriental bronze dragon over the back. You got another nice little carved non-composite Netsuke. We've got lots of really nice jewellery. Lovely little gold pendant there on the gold chain. Little 18 carat, I think, white gold, like the one little cufflink there with the moonstone, and the nice little heart lock as well. We've got lots of nice costume jewellery, all sort of as new from the 1960s. Some still on their little point of sale. You can see little gypsy sterling silver and gold plated earrings. You got some nice gold rings. We've got a pair of gold earrings and a gold chain, and this is quite a nice 14 carat gold Italian, I think, Pietra brooch there, really quite nice. All as new Spanish costume jewellery. We've got some really nice decks of playing cards, really sweet little fairy one on the top, and the twin deck underneath has got deco fairies, I think by Ludwig Kirchner or somebody like that. They're quite common. Little single deck on top's a little bit uncommon. All more as new costume jewellery, and again all as new 1950s 60s earrings costume jewellery. Really like that silver fob chain's really nice as well. Alright, so there's some nice gear in the jewellery cabinet. Then we've got an old Apple Macintosh computer which powers on, but we don't have a keyboard or anything like that. Nice little drop front little sort of box. Really lovely sort of dovetail joints. Looks to be, I think, mahogany or something like that. Carved walnut Italian Renaissance Revival Savona roller chair. It's a really cool bit. Needs a little cushion on the top. It has had borer, but it's been treated. But it's nice with the grotesque sort of heads, and then the nice sort of paw feet. He's a ripper. Nice big mid-century modern coffee table underneath as well, I think by Noblet. There's a couple of little marks on the top here you can see, but that'll clean up all right. And this is a lovely little mid-century stool. Looks to be silky oak. There you go, how cool's the top on it there. Sort of in the style of Rojo, we think, but it's really nicely made with these nice little turn sections up the top. Little Chinaman lamps, pretty cool. We've got the nice red Italian Martinelli, designed by Elio Martinelli for Martinelli Luce. The model 646, he works, he's a ripper. Really cool big Moulin Rouge lithograph. So it's not an original one, but it is a lithograph by the same company who was producing it, 1900, give or take. It's just a ripper. It's really nicely presented in that frame. So it's not a print, it is actually a lithograph. We've got this nice little ceramic koala lamp. He's a little ripper. Nice little ceramic frill neck lizard as well. Lovely Japanese little 3-drawer Tansu chest. These are quite nice, the pair of the vintage oriental embroidered panels. And we've got the nice big Blackwood, Tasmanian Blackwood sideboard or dumbwaiter. What else have we got? All right, there's stuff and things. Pretty cool old 1980s 2-piece parachute tracksuit. Some cool DVDs and other stuff in amongst. Nice collection with all the sort of bullock yokes. And then we've got some nice stirrup pumps and a big roll of sort of cable. Dolls, Christmas decorations, tools and hardware. There's heaps of little sort of retro little table and chair sort of feet and stuff like that. And amongst this big group lot, all the brackets for display cabinets. There's just all sorts of gear in amongst that. It's about sort of 4 or 5 drawers or boxes full. Then we've got some tools with a big Metabo grinder. All heaps of grinding discs and jigsaws and other sort of stuff. Pastry cutters, books on Australian birds, camera lenses, radios, ephemera. What else have we got? Little box of mixed items with a fur shawl, pottery vase, a nice 1970s pendant light, some other china figures and stuff. Nice old pine trunk there with some pictures and things in that. Little 1980s unbranded auto trolley with a nice little mirror. It's kind of nice with these little carved little leafy designs, although one of them is missing a little bit down the bottom there. All motoring magazines, four-wheeler, miscellaneous four-wheel drive, British sports cars with a cool little kids' little wheelbarrow. auction catalogues and other items, full Coke bottles, Oriental, babushka dolls, toys. There's some bloody good catalogues in here. All Christie's and Sotheby's and stuff like that throughout, decorative arts and fine art. Then we've got records and 78s and boxed LP record sets down there. Big lot of 45 RPMs. Really nice little sort of miniature little chest of drawers with the segmented drawers. Some of them have got little segmented sections, other ones are just plain. With another nice little box. 2 boxes of cool sort of 1980s rock and roll, sort of pop, and a bit of progressive rock. Swole, Zebra, Yellow Dog, Big Wahoo or Waku, Will and the Kill. So there's some obscure stuff in amongst here. What's Next, Stadium Dogs, Sutherland Brothers and Quiver. So there's a lot of them 12-inch singles and LPs as well. Stanky Brown, Starwood, some great covers and stuff as well. So there's 2 boxes full of that sort of gear. Toys and stuff, boxed Australia Post die casts, and then there's the voice-changing megaphone. There's all sorts of gear. Nice, lest we forget, packaged jigsaw puzzle and of Green Gables plate there, made in Canada. All right, what else have we got? More nice costume jewellery, all sort of new old stock. It's nice, that little pink stone line over in the left there. This is a good little group with the badges and tins. You've got the Peters UFO, you've got the Coca-Cola, Noddy, Corgi Club, Nestle Space Club, Nestle's Car Club. So that's a good little group lot. Nice boxed Hohner chromatic harmonica. So you can push a little button and it changes the scale or something like that. Or the tone, I don't bloody know. Get back in there, Mr. Lot Number. Coins, more as new sort of jewellery from the 1950s, 60s, still all their sort of point-of-sale cards. A nice boxed Hoya stopwatch. You got a set plus some extras of Scanlan's Animals of Australia trading cards with some men's watches. Nice big Casio G-Shock, which was working. All right, some more nice jewellery with some silver rings and stuff. Nice little pair of gold-plated opal earrings. These are pretty cool. A big king-size set of the Naked Truth playing cards. 54 glorious nudes in glowing colour. They're just really cool. Another nice lot of records. There's all sorts of gear. 3 boxes again. Quadraphonic sampler. Adventures in Agape Land, which is a picture disc. It's probably where Con the Fruiter got it from. Western TV themes. The Ballad of Bonnie and Clyde. There's all sorts of those daring men in there, jaunty jalopies, so there's soundtracks and other stuff in amongst. And there's some wacky stuff again. Wow. Including Alone Again, Harold Winkler. Like, I'm really surprised that he was ever alone, to be honest. Poor old Harry. I wonder if he's in relation to Henry. But anyway, these are a nice pair of stereo speakers by Tarman, made in Japan. They're in great condition. What else have we got? These are nice little fold-down sort of mid-century bookshelves with a nice coat rack, and you get a bonus walking stick. But they're really quite nice, though. They fold up quite flat. It's like IKEA flat pack before they'd even thought of it. Good little record player with some more sort of 1980s prog rock and other sort of LPs and 12-inch singles. There's some DJ stuff, a bit of Bros, a bit of Rick Springfield, Steel Eye Span, Worlds Away, Strange Advance, Daniel. So there's some more obscure sort of stuff in here. Wyndham Record Sampler 81, bit of prog stuff. Big box of Lego and some carry cases. Another big lot, 3 boxes of LPs, mixed stuff again. Leon Patillo, don't give in. Thank goodness he didn't. Toys, complete set Lost in Space VHS videos, boxed Gundam model kit which hasn't been made up. And then you've got a nice lot of sort of dolls, nice old 1930s sort of deco dress pattern in amongst there, and a jewellery box and a big 50s Italian one. There's things in those boxes and there's some stuff in them ones. All the gaming gear, Dawn of War, PC games, Xbox 360 games, a drone, a couple of guitars, and a nice little portable cassette deck from the 90s. Big lot of china and glass and stuff. Good lot of motoring gear with some nice old Ford catalogues. Blokey sort of stuff. Fire height, fire hose nozzles, Bakelite fishing reels, radio dials, car badges. There's a nice old lock in there as well. Telephone handset. Toys. There's some good gear in here. PlayStation gun. This is a rip-off of a Pop vinyl. These are kind of cool. The original Gnarly Noggins helmet stuff. Wear your helmet and still look cool. I don't know, man. But there's heaps of good stuff in there. Simpsons figures and a boxed Indiana Jones model. Tin Toy Zebra, little wind-up big ears from Noddy. Although you can't call him that these days, can you? Fozzie Bear the soap. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Some nice lights and some seashells, but there's some nice lighting in amongst those lots. Alright. What else have we got around here? Footy gear, Star football game, Royce Hart, and there's some more glasses and pennants and one-eye supporter patches. Another couple of good lots of records. John Mayall, the Gulgong Shuffle. There you go. Signage. There's some nice old honour board signs here, and this big Redding & Co. Estate Agents, 25 Collins Street's a good one. Pretty nice big Victorian marble top mirrored back credenza or sideboard. It's just an absolute ripper. A little lot with the bridge chairs with a couple of nice lamps, and there's a mirror tucked behind them. Got an original boxed Ouija board. There you go. These little novelty drink sets. How to Be the Life of the Party by Hugh R. High. Binoculars, Melbourne in pen and ink. Watch bands. And these are funny little things. These little decals from Scarborough over in Western Australia. They look like small size sort of little decals that would have been larger tourism posters in amongst there. All right. And we've got a big lot down the bottom of all cutlery sets and cut crystal, including Stewart. Got some really nice 2 pairs of carnival glass bowls, oriental gear, a little group lot of sort of 60s, 70s household stuff with some colourful ties and bow ties, coffee grinders, towel rings. What else have we got? Ephemera, catalogues and brochures. A little Elna sewing machine. We've got more good quality carnival glasses. A nice big group of all the marigold with the sort of like hobnail cut designs, all exterior designs. And then we've got some nice paintings this week. Big Gerard Matsayas, or Frank Matsayas it actually is. Nice big oil painting. Lovely little pair of the Anne Holmes oils. You got this Thai watercolour by T. Subsidical, which is really quite a nice thing. Big colour screen print by Mandy Lithgow of the Grand National Steeplechase. Got some really nice oils by Keith Wills. Like these things, they're just nice and soft, real Australian sort of landscapey outback. That's another ripper. It's from the veranda, you can see the pole sort of sticking up there. This is a nice bit. I think he's a New Zealand painter, Robert McDowell, from 1979. It's really quite a nice watercolour. And then you got this absolute ripper by David Brayshaw. All right, Sunset, Tidal River at Wilson's Prom. So it's a ripper, oil painting, and it's under glass, which is a bit unusual, and you can sort of see why you're not really supposed to do that, because it's hard to photograph. It's actually hard to see it. I know that sounds really silly, but yeah, it's just a beautiful thing. And he's a great painter. He does lovely coastal scenes and things like that. And from what I've gathered, this is quite a nice example. All right, what else have we got? Australian sort of novelty items. You've got little clocks made by that guy, Jim Davies, little leather wallets here. You've got other clocks. There you go, Melbourne, Victoria, all these little box sort of novelty Australian-made things. Big collection of swap cards. It's a really nice big lot. Albums there and heaps of loose ones. And this is pretty cool, the Pickled Pie Festival. A nice screen-printed poster. We've got it hanging up on the side. I couldn't put the hanger up the top here because it's a little bit damaged, but some pretty cool bands. Chain, Black Feather, Piranha, Captain Matchbox and the Whoopee Band, Spectrum. It's from the 1960s, 1970s, something like that. Hopkins Street, Footscray, a stone's throw from Footscray Station. It's just a cool poster. And I haven't seen these things for about bloody 20 or 30 years. In fact, it had been so long I forgot they existed, but they're grass skis. So you got 2 pairs of them, and they've got their ski poles. So they came in, I think, on Monday. Someone dropped off a bunch of stuff and they were in amongst it. Hadn't seen them for years. Then about 20 minutes later, someone else brought some stuff in. And they've got a pair of them as well, but these ones are a fair bit earlier. All right, they're German made by Rolka or something like that. There you go, just crazy things, the old grass skates or grass skis. Some more nice jewellery. Once again, it's all sort of as new. Kind of quite nice markers-like rings, and a lot of them still on their cards, earrings and things like that. Nice sort of little modernist brooches. Humphrey B. Bears. That one doesn't work. So 2 of them work, 2 don't. The lamp's a good one, and the little puppet. Nice pair of Japanese export wear, but one of the handles is as found. Another big lot of jewellery. Really nice big brass Eastern charger, actually. You got animals fighting here, and there's a mythical winged animal here. Looks like he's chasing this bloke, and this guy's running away from them too. But it's really quite nice. Looks to have a fair bit of age. Victorian writing box is really nice as well, with another lovely little box and some stamps. Boxed space shuttle plastic battery operated thing. It's all there with a little tail fin. Advertising cards, some more nice carnival glass in the question mark pattern. These are interesting. The two records, 50 and over, by Lieutenant Commander Hugh Randall Syme, GCGM. So he won the George Cross, the George Medal and the bar. He's only the 2nd person in history to do that. He was I think a mine disposal guy or something like that. He was doing some pretty crazy stuff in England, getting rid of mines and bombs and things. And he's part of the Syme family that I think owned the Age newspaper. So they're just interesting. You've got set 4 parts. So there's 2 records. Part 1 and 2 are one, part 3 and 4 are the other. Good little lot of toys. Little dinky toy BOAC bus. Some good records. The Ovarian Sisters. We've got this nice little Japanese-made White Horse whiskey advertising ashtray. There you go, quite unusual Moritama wear. Good little Zeiss Icon bellows camera. Good little Russian tin toy. Another nice Kodak bellows camera. And the women's music again. Alex Dobkin, Lavender Jane. Some good stuff in amongst there. These are nice brand, sort of new, old stock. The little 1960s Smiths. Alarm clock is an absolute ripper, plus a little Peter's travelling alarm clock as well. And then we've got the nice big batik, and we've got Jesus hanging out with a couple of nice crucifixes and some rosary beads. 3 decorative paintings, Dawn MacDonald, can't remember who that guy is, and Deacon. The little Dawn MacDonald's nice. It's Tuppence Woolshed or Tupple Woolshed. Little lot of sort of retro gear with a nice old classroom clock. Collection of Sky, vinyl LP records. They should all be there. Some more nice carnival glass, all with sort of various animals, stags and horses. This guy's pretty cool. Off he goes with some nuns, a couple of flying pigs and a hand-painted bottle with the Melbourne coat of arms on the front and the text Melbourne across the back. English china and a nice Royal Albert boxed water monkey made out of glass. More nice carnival glass, butterflies and berries. Australiana, Roland's bottle. You got this nice little small size Nilsson Kookaburra jug. You got the little Mexican with his stubborn donkey, but you can see the little ear has been off. And a nice bit of Studio Anna as well with the bird of paradise from New Guinea. First order Stormtrooper helmet, money box, hanging out with Bo-Katan. Nice little, little Sanyo portable cassette deck from the 80s. It's got detachable speakers. More nice carnival glass. Oriental items. Boxed unmade model kits. Nice little metronome with the Brownie camera and an iron. Some interesting bits of ephemera in amongst here. And these are all trading cards and old phone cards as well. I think you got Simpsons in there and Garbage Pail Kids or something like that. Nice collection of little sort of Aboriginal poker work or scorched animals and little Coolamons and things like that. Nice group lot with the 1960s green glass lemonade set. Couple of bits of Stewart. little Ladro Neo stylised dove, and a couple of nice little Aboriginal cabinet plates. More costume jewellery, more games all boxed up. 3 more nice bits of carnival glass. And then we've got a nice big expandable coat rack. Big carnival glass orange tree footed bowl. 3 bits of oriental. A couple of nice bits of clear carnival glass with that nice green one with the roses. All Australian carnival glass comports. We've got some nice art glass, including the Japanese vase on the right. Boxed as new retro spice canister sets, 2 of them. One of them's just made around the corner in Oakley. A couple of nice bits of green carnival glass. Nice little Italian mid-century drink set. And then we've got some more nice sort of purple coloured or amethyst carnival glass. Some nice sort of retro canisters and the tea dispenser, but I think a couple of the canisters have got cracks. Little crack top left of that one, and this one's got a big crack down it here. All right, then we've got 3 nice little bits of glass. I think this is Czech, this little one. Italian candlestick, and this one's quite an unusual bit of glass with some, looks like some sort of cutaway designs. Reproduction Fowler phrenology head. Could be worse. More nice carnival glass peacocks and urns. A couple of nice bits of Davidson glass. More nice carnival glass, a big sort of blue coloured bowl and a nice green coloured sort of rose bowl, 3-footed rose bowl. Greg Daly, and I've forgotten who this one is. It is signed on the base, a little bit of damage on the top, and it has been in a show at some stage. It's really quite a nice bit. Firstel, I think, Margaret Firstel or someone like that. Nice little collection of signed glass paperweights, unusual carnival glass wall pocket, West German planter, really unusual bit of green carnival glass, that nice little vase, and that's a bit different as well, the art glass with the sort of circular holes through it to use as handles. Walter and Son, another nice big 1930s peach depression glass sort of centerpiece, and that's a lovely bit of amethyst carnival glass with the raised sort of canal scene with windmills. And then up the top shelf, we've got some more nice bits and bobs. The Medina Maltese art glass, big art glass vase. Pretty sure it's Brazilian. Nice collection of little sort of glass swans. Here's a ripper. The Royal Dalton Genie. Big retro Italian tropea sort of charger. It's got little hooks on the little holes in the back to hang it on the wall. Really nice little Satsuma vase with the 4 seasons on each side. Really nice bit of Murano, quite unusual with that spiral base. A Leslie Philippe Stark designed juicer and a ripping TV lamp. There you go, little lid sits up like that. Here's a cracker. Anyway, guys, that'll do. Hopefully you saw something you liked. Be good. See yous tomorrow night.